Thanks for coming to Lydonia Studios today.
Total pleasure.
We're in Studio 7 today in our headquarters, and glad you could make it over. I know it's only a 50-minute ride from where you're from, but thought we might get a little bit into a conversation around the advent of AI as it relates to master data management.
Sure.
It's exciting stuff. Our customers are super excited about it, and we're having a lot of fun.
Excellent. Great. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's do it. So when you first approached Lydonia to represent you all in the market, we didn't know a lot about master data management. We primarily spent most of our time talking to customers about automating business workflow. But what we're noticing is there's a common thread among all our customers that is I've yet to find a customer who said, my data is pristine and we're happy with the status of it. We've got golden records all over. Just isn't the case.
No. So I think I always make this joke that Tamr's market is customers with bad data. And almost every customer out there, or almost every business out there, can point to some amount of data inside the enterprise, which is not perfect, or it's trapped in a silo, or it's organized by product line, or maybe it's organized by geography. But the view we want to give to our customer, we want to present to our customers, is really that unified view of all of our products, all of our geographies, all of our everything together in one. And it's really hard for a lot of organizations to pull that off.
It's funny because we oftentimes have customers saying, my company wants to start, adopting AI.
Mm-hmm.
We have some ideas. We're usually toying around with Microsoft and, Google and others, the normal top three. But I couldn't think of a better use case to get acquainted with AI because what you've done is you've turned master data management, which was very people intensive, human intensive, walking the hallways for months and months. I think of the Accentures and EYs of the world, and they're not afraid to charge a lot for that. Talking to multiple millions of dollars for that, and it takes them 18 months to get it done, and they do a mediocre job at best. And I'm not goofing on those folks, but when you're thinking about bringing AI into an organization, you guys epitomize what AI is supposed to do.
Sure. I think there are two dimensions to this. So the first is, as organizations work to deploy AI and automation, the quality of the underlying data is really important. So just think about that.
Absolutely.
You're going to go create an AI agent that's going to go do work on your behalf, and you feed it a bunch of crappy customer data. What kind of experience is that going to create?
Bad data in, bad data out.
Yeah, bad experiences for your customer.
Right.
So that I think one primary driver of this interest in MDM is an interest in better quality data to drive those automations. The second is what you're pointing to, which is traditionally when we've gone to solve the master data management problem, it's a manual effort.
Right.
Where AI technology is most valuable is where work is routine and boring. This is a general rule, so anyone can use this for almost anything that they're working on. So look for the boring, routine work, and then think to yourself, AI should do this.
Yeah.
And MDM, master data management, is a perfect example of that problem.
Yeah.
We don't want to ask people to go record by record through a database and clean up data. They're just going to get, that's just horrible.
You're going to have turnover.
Yeah, but asking AI to do it, that's great.
Yeah. They're like well-caffeinated interns. They never say no, and they eagerly pump out all that work, do it really quickly, and without error most of the time.
Exactly. So, and again, they work 24/7. They're easy to scale up. You want to hire even an intern. You want to hire another intern? Yeah, it's a big process.
Yeah.
You want to add another AI agent working on your behalf? Easy to do.
Anthony, this was a great conversation. I appreciate you coming in today. It's always good to see you, my friend.
Okay, pleasure.